This video is made possible thanks to my supporters on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/aficionadoschris if you'd like to help fund future content and receive exclusive rewards.
Thomas the Tank Engine was on his way to pick up Mr. Conductor, who was teaching all the other steam engines the ABCs. "We mustn't be late, we mustn't be late," Thomas exclaimed.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm having fun.
You're supposed to be developing a sketch for the video.
I have. Look, I even wrote a script.
This is just a napkin that says train.
Well, you can't just turn creativity on like a faucet.
How difficult can it be to write a comedy sketch about talking locomotives?
Why do you need comedy sketches for your videos anyway? People only care about your reviews.
We've gone over this. If the videos aren't 10 minutes long, then YouTube won't recommend them to people.
Oh, maybe do a bit about how we don't have a bit.
Great, hackneyed and cheap. Don't you have anything better? We've got a deadline to meet.
Well, maybe I just don't feel inspired.
I don't have time for this. I just came to get the Shout Factory jar. I'm gonna go buy Thomas and the Magic Railroad on Blu-ray. When I come back, you better have something good.
Wait, I've got a great idea. You could be Sir Topham Hatt.
That's it. I'm never leaving you in charge of anything again.
Choo choo.
Camping's checking time, let's see what he has to say. What's got this time? They're probably Blu-ray. It's a guilty pleasure. It's a comfort measure. Shine the lights, shoot the camera, slide for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate God 3.
Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here, and today, well, let's talk about a really useful engine.
If you ask me, nothing delivers more nostalgic sensations than Thomas the Tank Engine. The series was the creation of the Reverend Wilbert Awdry as stories he would tell to his son, Christopher. These train tales would be published in 1945 as the Railway series, with the first entry, The Three Railway Engines. Thomas himself, however, wouldn't debut until the second book in the series. The book's popularity eventually led to the production of a television series, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. However, my exposure to the little blue locomotive was with the PBS show Shining Time Station, an American reworking of the original Thomas program with newly filmed segments featuring a unique setting, story, and characters, similar to what Saban did with Super Sentai to create Power Rangers. Eventually, this adaptation of the franchise would be the foundation for a theatrical feature film.
And that film has been released on Blu-ray for the very first time, courtesy of the incredible team at Shout Factory. Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the 20th Anniversary Edition Blu-ray DVD Combo Pack. But before we go further about this commemorative reissue, I'd like to take this opportunity to reminisce about the film. You see, one of my earliest memories as a toddler was my love for trains, and, well, naturally, Thomas the Tank Engine. I had VHS tapes of the show as a kid, the die-cast trains, the wooden trains. In fact, speaking of the wooden trains, one of my most cherished childhood memories is waking up one Christmas morning, running downstairs to see this beautiful handcrafted wooden railroad table that my parents had built for me for my new Thomas train set. So yeah, you could say I have a lot of affection for this franchise. Now, regarding the film adaptation at hand, I unfortunately never had a chance to see this movie in theaters. But I did have the VHS growing up, and I probably wore that tape out from how many times I rewatched it.
Little engines can do big things, especially when they have nice blue paint like me.
I didn't care if the story didn't make any sense or that the acting was cheesy. All that mattered was that it was a feature film that starred all my favorite railway friends. I did revisit the film in preparation of this video, and yeah, it's far from perfect. But I must admit, I had the biggest, dorkiest grin ear to ear throughout the entire runtime. I think that's enough childhood reflection, so let's get into what you all came here for. First things first, picture quality. The most important difference between this and the original DVD release would easily have to be the aspect ratio presentation. Thomas and the Magic Railroad was shot using OpenMat, and the DVD only ever presented the film in 4:3 full frame, which is odd given a lot of DVDs at the time would have at least given you the option to choose between widescreen or full screen. It wasn't uncommon. But Shout Factory has rectified that mistake by presenting the film in its original theatrical aspect ratio, meaning this is the first time that Thomas and the Magic Railroad has been seen in widescreen in 20 years. To give you a better idea, here is a side-by-side comparison between the original DVD and the brand new Blu-ray. As you can plainly see, the difference is night and day. Plus, anything's an upgrade compared to a 20-year-old compressed 4:3 DVD. When it comes to audio, you've got two options: a 5.1 surround sound or a standard stereo mix. Both sound very solid to me, nothing earth-shattering, but I mean, I don't really know what you expect out of a family film about talking trains. You're not gonna get 7:1 DTS is all I'm saying. That's really all I can say about the picture and audio quality, so let's move on to my favorite topic, bonus material. And given that this is a Shout Factory release, it's not surprising to realize that this thing is loaded with extras. Included are brand new interviews with actors Alec Baldwin, Didi Khan, Mara Wilson, and film composer Humi Mann. A two-part documentary called Return to Shining Time, hosted by none other than the film's director, Britt Allcroft. There's also a behind-the-scenes reel, plus the deleted scene Sunday Surprise carried over from the original DVD. There's also an Easter egg included, but I won't ruin the surprise. However, the most astounding feat that this Blu-ray has over the DVD is the inclusion of all the removed story elements from an early cut of the film. These deleted storylines were never released to the general public officially until now. For some of you who may not know, a major character and storyline was completely scrapped after a test screening. The scrapped character in question was the film's original main antagonist, P.T. Boomer. He was the adversary to Burnett Stone and the residents of Shining Time. Evidently, during an early screening, parents complained that P.T. Boomer was just too scary for children. So they removed him from the final cut, and all the storylines that were tied to him were thrown away. Which would explain why the film feels, well, disjointed. My hope is that sales of this Blu-ray release, and of course the passionate support of the fans, can drum up interest in financing a proper director's cut of the film. I suggest we let our voices be heard, so I'm launching a social media movement. Hashtag Release the Boomer Cut. I know it seems like a long shot, but hey, if the Snyder Cut of Justice League can happen, why not? Anything is possible if you just believe. So with all that covered, one question still remains. Is Thomas and the Magic Railroad worth picking up on Blu-ray? Yes, 100 times yes. This is without a doubt the perfect home video release. I mean, unless they put it out on 4K Ultra HD, but what are the odds of that? Now I pass the question on to you. What's a childhood favorite film that you would like to see released on Blu-ray? Personally, I'd like to see Digimon the movie get the same 20th anniversary Blu-ray treatment from Shout Factory. Leave your answers in the comments down below. That's all I have to say about Thomas and the Magic Railroad on Blu-ray. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, I'm back! Got what we need right here. We've got Thomas and the Magic Railroad on Blu-ray, and there was even enough left in the Shout Factory jar to get a couple more Blu-rays to review on the channel later. Where'd he go? Maybe he's out playing or something. Ah, what the hell? Sure glad I don't look stupid in this.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Did you enjoy what you saw and you want to see more? All right, well then click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified for upcoming videos. Oh, be sure to like and comment as well. And if you're really generous, you can support the channel through Patreon.